Alana Reid ran 10.92. Should she go pro? Welcome back to the channel, people. Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, thank you for making it Peter Lloyd World. Go ahead, please hit the subscribe button so we can continue to grow. When you do that, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video drops. We drop a video at least once a day here on Peter Lloyd World. Also, if you enjoy the content, please hit that like button. And finally, leave your thoughts after this sports analysis where we take a look at and we break down the races. So, when you're ready, yep, good to go. This weekend, Saturday the 8th and 9th, Jamaica's Alana Reid heads to the Carifta Games 2023 as one of the two captains for the Jamaican 80-person squad. One of the clear favorites to win the under 20 to 100 and 200 meter gold medal. Now, recently at the Easter Boys and Girls Champs, we saw this young lady from Hydel High create history, meaning she ran an astounding 10.92, becoming the first female in the history of the Easter Boys and Girls Champs to run a sub-11 at Easter Boys and Girls Champs, and becoming only the 5th under 20 girl in the entire world in the history of track and field to run at sub-11. And remarkable. And she didn't just run a sub-11, she shattered it. She didn't run a 10.99. She ran 10.92, an astounding time. So the obvious question one has to ask is, should she simply go pro? I mean, at this point, she's one of the fastest women in the world as we speak. So let's examine this. And I want to hear your thoughts at the end of this discussion. Wherever you were when Alana Reid ran this incredible 10.92, I'm pretty certain that you will probably remember this for the rest of your natural life if you're a true track and field fan.
We saw that live. Read the Look at the
Truth is, from last year, it was evident that something was special about this young lady. Of course, last year, she was overshadowed by the other remarkable talents, Karika Hill of Hydel High, and of course, the renowned Brianna Liston. But it was still evident, and certainly to us here, myself and the team at Peter Lloyd World, that this young lady was special. But what was even more special is from the beginning of the 2023 season, she has consistently lowered her times, all her times, in the 100 meters. Now remember, she was known as a 200 meter phenom and a very competent 100 meter runner. But we saw the writing on the wall. Each race she got faster and faster. Do you remember this?
20 championships in the 200 meters, storms away from the pack. Let's watch the clock. It's Reid of Hydel going very strongly here. 11.82 the flash time. Price on the outside of Manchester High. Hewlett St. Catherine finishing fast too. And so too Burbridge. 11.64 for Reid. She continues her rich vein of form. Negative 2.0 meters per second the wind speed. The first heat of the Class 1 girls.
As I said, she simply got faster and faster. It was kind of evident. You could see it. There was something different about her. Now, at the Carifta trials, when she met her nemesis, and I mean that in the nicest way because Serena Cole is a lovely young lady, but she was the one that we were all expecting to bring out the best in Alana Reid. In that competition, in that final of the Carifta trials, in this instance, it was Serena Cole who won. Remember, at the Central Champs, it was Alana Reid who shocked many, not us, and won against Serena Cole because we knew that both girls were very, very close in terms of just their sheer talent.
It's a clean start for Sabagaskin. Serena Cole got up well. Reid up to the two already. It's close, not away. A chance is there. Serena Cole from Alana Reid. Serena Cole turns the table. 11-2-0 for Serena Cole over Alana Reid. -0 0.6 meters per second the wind speed. 11.18 for Serena Cole. Alana Reid 11.24. The top two, James in third 11.44. Forbes 11.60 in fourth. Williams 11.81 in fifth. But what a run there by Serena Cole from gun to tape. The tables turn.
Serena Cole won this final in a time of 11.18, really impressive. And Alana Reid once again improved her 100-meter time, running close to her PB. She ran 11.24. Many of you said there's no way she'd run a sub 11.20. And I kept saying to you, look at the numbers. She is consistently lowering her times throughout the 100 meters by huge chunks, huge margins. And to be very honest with you, based on what I've observed and the numbers I've calculated, and the team here also agrees with me, she can probably run faster this time, this year, than 11.92. I mean, she can actually do this. In fact, in a recent interview with TVJ, she sort of hinted that at Carifta Trials, she'd probably be trying to lower that time. She didn't specifically say it, but she said she's going to try to do better than she did at Champs. So that's, yeah. So I think she can actually go faster. Now, the obvious question, which always happens when some remarkable young talent comes along, is, should they go pro? Should she do what Tina and Tia Clayton did and Karika Hill did, just go pro? Or should she go the route of a Brianna Liston, who is now at LSU and decided to continue her studies? This is a really, really hard one to discuss. But this, of course, is my 2 cents. The truth is, at the end of the day, we really don't know what the personal plans of Alana Reid are. We don't know if she even wants to pursue track and field. We really don't know this. No one knows this but Alana Reid, and maybe her closest circle, clearly her mom, etc. But if I were a betting man, I think she's going to go on to Oregon, because she has already signed with Oregon. She went there, she took the time out, they scouted her, I suspect, as probably many others have, and I'm sure that the offers are coming in. But the truth is, having run such a spectacular time, I mean 11.92 is really what pros are now running. Some of the top pros in the world, those are their best times. I am not sure if Munjinga Kambunji has ever ran. Sorry, I said 11.92. I meant 10.92. I'm not sure if Munjinga Kambunji has ever done that. Those are crazy fast times. And like I said, based on the consistency and the way she's been improving consistently. And remember, she was relaxed, but there was no one pressing her in that 100 meters. And maybe if someone was pressing her, like a Serena Cole or someone else, she probably would have ran even faster. At the end of the day, though, I have to be honest with you. I don't have an answer for this question. So we asked you, our royals, in a poll what you thought. And with votes of 264 votes, 5 comments, 64% of you said, and this kind of surprised me, I must be honest, no, she should go to college. 64% of you said she should go to college. And I'm kind of leaning there, I think. But at the end of the day, only Alana Reid knows really what Alana Reid wants. And the truth is, if she went pro at this point, she would transition. I must tell you though very quickly that the transition rate from amateur and or collegiate to pro, meaning successfully, is 1%. 1% of all the athletes across the world who go from amateur to pro or collegiate to pro, they make it or actually become a professional athlete. I don't think she's going to fall into that category, but I just had to give you that statistics. So in this instance, honestly, I don't have an answer. And I trust both of you, your judgment, because you know a lot about track and field. So let's say she should go to college. But this, of course, is not just my 2 cents, but all our 2 cents. Now, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, hit the like button. Remember, you are royals, kings and queens. Bless up!